Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Chevy 254, man, tuning in for another one here in the garage, man. Getting ready to set up the fuel tank setup for the Caprice. As you know, on the C10, we went ahead and we put the in-tank fuel pump from the jump. We haven't had any issues with the fueling or anything like that. We know that all our connections are solid and all of that. So to alleviate all of that on the Caprice, we're gonna install this here fuel injected fuel pump, or fuel injected tank with the sender unit with the new pump. Let's get into it.
My seven, I'm gripping in my seven, I'm bouncing in my seven, I'm riding in my seven.
This video brought to you by the people over at Pop or whatever. Let me see, I gotta adjust some settings here. It's actually mad bright over here. So yeah, man, like I said, we was getting ready to do the install of the tank, but before that happened, mail time. So, you know, coming from the OG Rock Auto, you know what I'm saying? Boom, right there. Coming from the OGs, the Rock Auto, my BFFs. Come on, be focus. I think it's focusing. Anyway, this is the one I've been telling y'all I was gonna run with, SP1115. Shout out to BMR Racing. He told me about another fuel pump that's just as cheap, and I probably will end up going with that one for the Cutlass that is sitting behind us. Damn, it don't say how much I paid. It's probably like 30 bucks. Boom shakalaka. Fuel pump connector joint, Majigga Bobber. That joint looks mad strong. Good gauge wires. I ordered this off of Amazon. I guess they out in California, so shout out to online LED store. I was able to find this connector. This is gonna be the connector. Black is for ground. Red is gonna be for, you guessed it, the power. And blue is gonna be for our sender unit. So this is really the only side that I needed. It did come with the other side. I wasn't able to really find everything separate, like just the connector and everything. But let me grab the sender unit and I'm gonna show you how this gonna go together. All right, guys, so as you can see here, I have the connector. This is going to the fuel tank. Matter of fact, let me just pick it up and show it to you. The fuel injected tank, there is a baffle. So as you can see here, that's the sender unit. This is the wire for the harness. This is why we needed to have this connector. So yeah, that connector, boom. And then all we have to do is go back and take these and wire them into our ground, our power, and our sender unit for the Caprice, and we'll be good to go. So, all right, so to have a better look at it, this is gonna be your sender unit that you have off in the tank. What I'm going to do, I don't know if I'm going to necessarily cut this off and remove this, because we will be running the rubber hose line with the fuel injection clamps. So probably no need to remove this, but I mean, if I imagine if it got to sliding around, it could start making some noise that we didn't necessarily need and everything like that. But you know, that's totally up to you. So yeah, this one is our vent. This is your vent, this is your return, and this is your feed line. As you can see, you have the connector right here. That's for your fuel pump. So we're gonna go ahead and get that together and put it together so y'all know what's going on. All right, so now as you can see, we have the pump installed on the sender unit for the Caprice. That's gonna be for, like I said, our levels, you know what I'm saying, for our fuel gauge. This is the part that's going to wire into the fuel, the ground, the power, and the sender unit signal. All we have to do now is just take our plug here for the pump, and we attach that like so. I do not know that if all of these are like universal. I have seen some that have different fittings. I don't know if that's because of the different, you know, I thought it was pretty much like a universal clip for the fuel, but I mean, I could be wrong. The only ones I have experience with thus far has been Spectra. Spectra is also going to be the same type of tank that I buy for the Cutlass sending unit and everything, so the setup will be very similar and familiar to this one right here. So next thing we got to do, man, is get that tank down and get it all together, man. So make sure you tune in next time. Hopefully we'll have this bad boy up in the car and running, man. It's your boy LSR254. Remember, identify your weakness and make it your strength. Life is all about choices. Choose wisely and productivity over procrastination. Go.